Hi, I'm Lori Allred. Welcome to Inspired by Pinterest, where I browse around Pinterest looking for amazing ideas and bring them to life each week here on an episode on my craft channel. I am super excited to have my friend April James here with us today. Thanks, April, for coming. Now, she is helping me out because if you've noticed, I have some amazing furniture pins on Pinterest that are stunning, and they're usually talking about, chalk paint. I don't have a clue what it means, where to start. I bought it a couple times. I don't know that I'm using it right. So she's a pro at it. She has a beautiful store here in Spanish Fork that I absolutely love, April James Interiors. And the furniture there's stunning. Like, I want to buy it all. I just don't have the budget for it. So she will teach you how to create your own. So tell me a little bit about chalk paint.
Okay, so yeah, if you've spent any time on Pinterest, you obviously have seen chalk paint everywhere. So it's like the latest and greatest. One thing I want to clarify, I get people in the store every single day that ask questions and say, oh, well, I used chalk paint, but it was gritty or it was this, and I didn't have a good experience. And so I just want to clarify that, so Annie Sloan chalk paint has been around for 25 years. It's been on the market. It's literally now on millions of pieces of furniture, I'm sure. It's a worldwide brand. That's the 25 on my apron. Yes.
Awesome.
Actually signed by Annie Sloan, but it's dirty down there, so we won't show you.
So we have the table.
Yes, so it's been around for such a long time, and it was developed. Annie Sloan is an artist, and she has an art background, and so it really was intended to be a very creative, artful paint. The biggest thing with it that makes it different than so many other paints out there is there's no latex in it. It's not a latex-based paint, and so because of that, there's just so many things you can do with it. Obviously, everybody knows you can do furniture, and I've got some samples here of just some of the finishes.
It's true, you don't have to sand down the furniture to paint it.
No, you can just paint right on almost every surface.
Oh, that's amazing.
So very rarely in the...
Because I remember the old days when you had to strip the paint off and sand it down, and that's why no one did refinished furniture back then.
Yeah, I actually started as a painter and then found the chalk paint, and it changed my painting world so much that that's why I went into retail, so that I could sell it.
Oh,
it's only sold in little stores like mine. Annie Sloan believes in shop small and shop local.
Oh, that's awesome.
So she has a worldwide band of small local stores like mine.
Well, that's what I love, because then you can go in and ask the expert about what am I doing wrong, or how does this wax work versus this wax.
Exactly.
I think that's awesome.
And we're trained. We actually have lots of opportunities to train right with Annie Sloan. I was just with her in Iowa a couple weeks ago.
I know your pictures were awesome.
We had so much fun and got to spend some really great time with her. So, and one of the things that she taught us there was this really cool thing that we're going to do today. Again, because there's no latex in chalk paint, there's so many creative, fun things you can do. You can paint on, again, obviously wood and furniture, but glass and metal. The floor in my store is stained with chalk paint.
I did not know that. Her floor is awesome. You have to go check it out. I did not know that.
Yeah, you can stain concrete. You can paint your concrete outside. You can
now,
paint
is the couch,
furniture.
did you paint it with chalk paint?
I have an upholstered couch in my shop that's been painted with chalk paint. So.
Oh, that's amazing.
So many options. But one of the really fun things that we did in Iowa with Annie was she taught us this.
Isn't that amazing?
It's a take on, it's like tie-dye, but it's different. It's called Shibori.
Oh, that's so cool.
If you look it up on Pinterest, you'll see amazing things.
Shibori. I'm gonna go have to start a pin board.
Oh, I was looking at it, kind of brushing up last night, and originally it was done mostly with indigo.
Oh, okay.
Which is it's kind of toxic ink. It'll get it everywhere,
and
you
it never comes off.
Yeah, you have to use some chemicals with it, so it's not really kid friendly. It's something that
Lori friendly.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Anyway, yeah, you can do. There's so many different patterns.
Wow.
So I just went to Walmart this morning. This is one of those infinity scarves.
Oh, how cool is that? It looks just like the one I just bought a little bit ago.
Yeah, this was like
goodness.
I think $5 or $6 at Walmart.
Oh, look how beautiful this one has lace on it. Look how pretty that turned out.
Yeah, and so you can do them with lots of color, a little color.
Oh, that's awesome.
You can do yardage, and then there's so many people that had bedspreads and curtains and tablecloths.
So it doesn't necessarily matter the type of fabric that much.
You just want to make sure it's a natural fabric. Cotton it does really well.
So the color holds.
Traditionally, silk was used a lot, the Japanese. So
cool.
What we're going to do really quick is I'm just going to show you. These are just the flour sack towels that you buy.
Yay.
So cheap towels at Walmart.
Awesome.
The great thing is, look, they're already folded.
Oh, so we don't even have to get super technical.
If you want to, you can. This one was done with the diagonals, so my
let's
daughter
keep it
folded it
simple
more.
here.
Yeah, she folded it more in like a triangle shape.
Oh.
And again, if you look online, there's so many different patterns on how to do it.
So this is a great way to practice, because then you can figure out what pattern you like, because that's cool.
Exactly, yeah.
That is
we
really
had
cool.
a few this morning. Some worked better than not, so, you know.
That's awesome.
But we're going to do just the easiest one.
Okay.
And we're just going to take, so it was already folded. It's just kind of folded up like this when you
Okay.
bought it in the package. And we're going to fold it one more time.
Okay.
And then what this is I have just chalk paint in water. We used a little bit of warm water. And we probably used about a tablespoon of paint in each of these. And they've been sitting a little bit this morning, so I'm just going to stir them up a little.
Okay.
But you can use, obviously, you can see any color you want to, and just make it fun. If you look it up online, again, it's different than tie-dye. It's not so crazy and colorful. It's much more, it's geometric. You know,
that's
it's more
cool.
folding.
Well, I love that you can even have the fact that you're mixing your own color. You could even make your own
you
hue of
totally
color.
can. Yeah, and that's the other thing with Annie Sloan's paint is she uses just the best and pure pigments, and so her colors mix the same way an artist palette would.
Oh, that's awesome.
So there's no end
Helpful
to
that
the
she's an
amount
artist.
of colors. Yeah, there's no end to how many colors you can do. So what you're going to do is you're just going to hold your fabric kind of tight. You can, if you'll see online, you can put a wood block and you can clamp it really tight.
Oh.
You can tie
We'll
them.
use our fingers.
But we're just going to do it this way because it's just simple today. So we're just going to take it, and depending on the fabric you use, it's going to like really soak it in or maybe not so much. So you'll just have to practice and see what you decide to do. I'm just going to pick this color because it.
Okay, I'm going to do
So
red.
pretty. So you're
'cause
going to
I
not
like
go
red.
crazy. Just dip it a tiny bit because it wicks up.
Oh, yeah, it sure
I don't
does.
know if you can see how that's wicking
Oh,
up.
look. How
But
cool
it-
is that?
Yeah, it automatically.
Oh,
So
I
you
only
want to
got
get
one
it
half.
on your whole.
Okay, let me turn it around.
You want to get it on the whole side so that all of those folds are soaked up in it.
How
Perfect.
cool. Oh, well, the middle's missing.
Yep. So
Let's
get your
try it
middle.
again.
And you can do it different colors.
Oh,
I'm going
go.
to do these two colors.
Oh, intense.
So the really cool thing is, so like with these flour sacks, dish towels, you can, or you could just go buy yardage, go buy some cotton yardage. You can then sew them and make a bag or make a pillow or
Oh,
make
true.
an apron or there's so many different things you can do with it.
Ooh, don't touch it with your wet fingers. Yeah, give me. I'm a messy crafter. Sorry. Oh, she gave me an apron too, which is
Yeah,
nice. So,
isn't that cute?
okay, I don't. This is my problem is I never know what color to do.
So you just do those two. They're or you could do the blue and okay. then
Oh,
you go.
let's do orange.
I was gonna say you could do
Red,
blue
white,
and then
and
you'd
blue.
have you'd have your patriotic thing. So it was really great though when I ran to Walmart to go see what I could find that was white that we could do with this. Right now is a really great time. There was so many white things. I got a hat, I got a scarf, I got
Oh,
these
that's
towels.
true.
You could buy pillowcases.
Ooh, it'd be really cute on. So will this wash out when you go to wash it, or?
No, it's not going to. What you're going to do is, and we won't do this here, but you'll set it in the
Oh,
dryer.
Oh, okay. That
So
would
you
make
can
sense.
just go, but
so
you
I
don't
was just
have to do
thinking a
anything
cute
else.
cover up would be like
Yeah.
swimsuit cover up.
So many things. as
Because
long
I
as
go
it's
out
just
in my
a natural.
swimsuit all the time.
I
I'm
know.
kidding.
She's
Okay.
a beach mama. So here, let's use a paper towel just to kind of blot yours
Oh, okay.
so that it's not drippy.
I can do that. So
And
just
we'll
squeeze
kind
it
of
out.
squeeze it out a little bit. And that'll also help disperse it through all of the layers down in there.
Oh, cool.
And then we'll open them and see what we have.
Ooh.
These, because we just did two sides, will be just more stripes. If we did all four sides, which, you know what, I'm
Let's-
just going to do.
You're going to.
I'm just going to, because
Why not?
why not, right? Okay, so I'm just going to hold it, and I'm barely touching the top of the water, and it just
Oh, yeah. It
like
totally soaks in.
bleeds right up through.
Well, gosh, that makes me want to do it again.
Do it
I don't know
again.
that I dare.
Do it.
This could be all kinds of a wreck.
I think it's going to be better that we're doing all four sides, because otherwise it's just lines, which is fine too. But yeah, if you look, you'll start to notice it. It's in a lot of clothing lines and different things, but totally look on
Well, I love that
Pinterest.
this is definitely more kid-friendly, so if you...
Oh, yeah, because this is non-toxic.
I bought a couple of those tie-dye kits, and even the instructions overwhelm me, so then we never end up doing them.
Well, the other fun thing I like about it is you saw how quickly it dyes.
Yeah.
And
Give me...
you don't have to wait overnight and all of
that's
that.
cool.
So there's no wait time. Like you could do this at a kid's summer party and they could have something.
Dude, I'm having a Pinterest party, girl night out. We're
okay, so here we go. This is the fun part.
Oh my goodness, that is so awesome.
Let's see if it will open.
Oh, isn't that cool?
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh my goodness. Oh,
So think of all the things you could do with that. You could make so many different things. I'll hold it right up. You can see the whole pattern.
Ooh, I wonder if we could get like one of those eyedropper things and then drop cool patterns on it too.
You totally could, yeah.
Ooh, that would be
There
fun.
was one I saw on Pinterest that I was in love with because if you go to my store, you'll see I love anything rusty.
Oh,
Look at how beautiful.
I love
Isn't
that. That's
great?
awesome.
So this is, I mean, honestly, could you not wear that as a scarf?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, and this is just a tea towel.
How
so-
cute
or a
is that?
flower sack.
Oh, I would totally do a couple and sew them together if you wanted an infinity scarf. Heck,
know.
nobody needs to know it was a tea towel.
Cute.
That's
huh?
awesome. What
Yeah.
a fun idea. Thank
So
you,
I was
April.
saying there's one idea I saw on Pinterest that I loved that was, and you'll have to look for it, but if you go to my store, you'll know I love anything rusty. And
She's awesome at rust.
so this lady had some rusty nails, and she wrapped them up in her fabric really tight, and then I think she got it wet. You'll have to go to Pinterest and find it, but anyway, she left it on her windowsill for a few
You
hours.
send me
or
the
something.
pin and I'll put it on my blog so everyone can
Perfect.
find
Okay,
it. So
we'll send it on there
alreadesign.net.
because it's really cool. So her pattern was all done in rust. It was cool.
In fact, check out my blog. I'll link to her store information. You can follow her on Facebook and Instagram. We'll also have, what's it called again that we just did?
Shibori.
Shibori. We'll go look up some fun pins that you like. I'll go stalk her on Pinterest and
We'll
share
be doing
her.
a craft class at my store soon.
Oh, fun.
Too.
So
we
if they
do
want
classes,
to,
too.
yes, I do know that because she's asked me to help teach some classes. We won't be doing Shibori on my classes, but that's okay. We're going to do some of my fun Pinterest ideas. So, oh, this is so fun. Who knew you could use Annie Sloan chalk paint for stuff besides furniture? So people, this is awesome. I'm super excited. Thanks for coming and showing us this,
right.
April.
No
Be
problem.
sure to check out her Facebook, and again, I'll link to that. But April James Interiors, she's also on Instagram. Anywhere else?
Well, I'm kind of on Pinterest, but I need to
Update that.
Get that baby
Yeah,
going.
we'll convert her. I'm like, yeah, hello, Pinterest. That's what
right,
we're talking
I
about.
know.
So thanks for joining us, and thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week here on My Craft Channel.
Thanks.